I want to talk about red. I'm an artist, so I'm talking about this both from an art basis and also from an emotional basis. If I say the word red to you, what do you think? Well, my first reaction, if I tried to box it into a word, which is almost impossible, I would say it's angry. It's a fighting color. But a lot of that is the way I was brought up. In China, red is the wedding color. It's a happy color. It's not a fighting color. It's a uniting color. I remember when I was a child, I watched the movie South Pacific and the song, You've Got to Be Taught. Unfortunately, we are taught a lot of the things that we hold on to for the rest of our lives, and we won't give it up for anything because that's the way Grandma did it. I could think of several stories right now. One thing I'm going to write about today is inflexibility. The logic brain, if we're talking about the artist's way and the logic brain and the artist's brain is the creator, the one who hears a sound and turns it into a novel. Logic brain is the one who resists creation. It resists new ideas. It resists new sounds. It doesn't turn the new sound into a novel. It rejects it. I've never heard that sound before. It's no good to me. Well, logic brain is inflexible. And I think I started this is Sunday, and I started this day trying to turn it into a little devotional, and if I had to say, I think I'm most thankful that I am not inflexible. I am a very flexible person. It's my nature. Don't get me wrong, you're not going to run over me. Here's my bee-bomb just really singing a new song. It's not just one blossom now, it's many blossoms making seeds. Let me say something about this bougainvillea, which is pink, which is a type of red. Orange or coral honeysuckle is a type of red. So in mixing colors, you have to take the same precautions that you would with mixing red and green. Red and green are complements, and they're going to turn each other brown if you're not careful. But standing next to each other, they shout. But let me tell you something wonderful about this bougainvillea. My hummingbirds love it. Every time I turn my back, I look out here and the hummingbirds are all over that plant. I'm thankful for my bougainvillea because I'm thankful for my hummingbirds. So I'm turning this day into a devotional after all, inside of the slow start, because I'm flexible and I didn't let my bad start this morning ruin my day. Ruin my devotional, my first video, but it didn't ruin my day. Let me tell you about something else about that coral honeysuckle. I wish I could. Well, I'm trying to make it there. I'm learning new tricks with my phone. Somebody gave me this coral honeysuckle, a friend. Again, about Felder Rushing, our Mississippi garden wizard. Felder wrote a book, Passalong Plants. When people pass along their plants, and it started with the country people who couldn't afford a bunch of plants. I still can't afford a bunch, and I have tons of resources, but I don't think I'd ever be able to afford all the plants that I want, even if I were the Queen of England. But so pass along plants are important. That same person gave me this Crocosmia, which is another red touch in my garden. Look at how that Crocosmia stands out against that green. Isn't that a picture perfect thing to see? It's gorgeous. Red and green are complements. Standing next to each other, they shout. But in art, if you let them mix, they'll turn to brown. Thought for a Sunday morning.